Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Julia, Andrea, Susan, hello, hello. I thought I'd get on a few minutes early. Hey, Mary. Let everybody have a moment to get linked up. Hey, Marilyn. Marie, hello. Miss Renee. Lori, hi. How's everybody doing? Sarah, hello. This is going to be, hi Tracy, this is going to be our 5th and last Technique Talk Tuesday on embossing powders. So I'll give it a minute or two and then we will get started. Today we are going to talk about it's like an enameling technique that you can do with embossing powder. Everybody here okay? I'm not glitching, am I? Hey, Mary Jo. Did you find some good deals, Marilyn? There were some really good deals in that spring cleaning event that's going on at the store. Yes. Hey, Gail. Yep, Renee and I were cleaning out closets yesterday, so we wanted to make sure that everybody could take advantage of some good deals and make some good things. Make sure that whatever you make, you share on our page. We love to see what you're creating. Okay, I've got both of my my iPad and my iPhone going, so I don't know exactly what time it is, but I think we'll get started. So, the first and the easiest enameling process that I want to show you is if you take an image that you've stamped, fussy cut, and then colored. You can see this is an astronaut. I just happened to find this stamped and colored in my stash. And it's colored with colored pencils. And what you can do is just take clear embossing powder, and I'm going to have that set to the side. Wow makes a matte clear embossing powder. I'm not actually going to use it for this one, but you certainly could if you didn't want it to be glossy. But what this does is a couple of things. It really makes the colors pop, and it also protects your image. So, and it's super simple. So all you have to do is take your image, put it face down on your embossing pad, or you can use the rollerball re-inker from Wow if you wanted to do that as well. If you felt confident that you could keep it fairly thin, you don't want it to be too thick. And then all you do is just pour that embossing powder right on top. I even got my tweezers out, guys. I am prepared. I know you can't believe it, but it's happening. So we'll put this back. Don't like to waste that embossing powder. And then you simply, don't let that blow away. Just heat up your image and watch the magic happen. You know how I like that magic. Whoa! Now see, that's why I was covering up the letters, so that wouldn't happen. Oh, for God's sakes. Anyway, all right, one more little spot here. Okay. And then, I'm going to let it cool for 1 second. Look at how nice and shiny and glossy. It's kind of like a picture. And it just it brings out your color. And it's awesome. So there's one technique. The next technique we did in a Hero Arts class that I took for our retailer education. And what they did was they took one of their frames. This is the frame die from Hero Arts that just came out. I cut it out of watercolor paper, just so it would be sturdy. You don't have to. You can use it. You can cut it out of regular cardstock. When you do this technique to it, it actually gives it a little bit more stability, I guess. And you do the same thing. You're just gonna stamp this. You could also use a brayer and brayer on, or you could flip it over and pat it with your stamp pad if you wanted to, or use the rollerball re-inker if you wanted as well. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna do that because my stamp pad is not juicy enough. So this is the rollerball re-inker I was talking about. So you're gonna just roll on the, oh, this makes it so much easier. Roll on some of your embossing ink here. Make sure you cover the whole thing. And you might have to do 2 passes just because you want to make sure that you get it totally covered. I must be pressing too hard. Sorry, guys. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to, this is the bronze. I'll look at the name in just a second. It's the Wow embossing powder that is the bronze metallic, I think. We used it the other day. And then you're just going to cover the whole deal. Cover the whole thing. And then tap it off like always. And put your excess back in your container. You don't want to waste that. All right, now I actually have my little pokey tool here that I can use to keep this from blowing away. So then you're just going to heat this up too, just like always. And the great thing about it is that you've got some details that are kind of etched when you use this dye that give it the look of a frame, and the embossing powder doesn't cover that up, so you can still see it. So as you can see here, oh, it makes it look like a museum quality frame. Now I might go ahead and do another layer on it before I use it on my project, but doesn't that look awesome? All right, so that's one. And then the last really thing I want to show you really quickly is how you can take die cut letters. These are the Lawn Fawn, gosh, I can't remember which alpha. It's the stitched alpha. Can't remember what the name of it is, but it is not the one that came out with this release that just came out, but the one before. And you can make these look like they're enameled as well. So I'm going to use black embossing powder, but you just take your letter, get it all covered with embossing ink, and then coat it with your embossing powder. I'm going to just press it on there. My big sausage fingers don't like delicate work like this, ladies. All right, let's just put that aside. And then you can use your tweezers, or I'm just going to use my pokey tool here. And you do the same thing, just heat it up and that was fast. And then again, I would probably go 2 coats on this, but you can make your own thickers. They kind of look like thickers, don't they? Look at that. Isn't that an awesome technique also, to take your die cut letters and kind of enamel them? Isn't that a great technique? So you could do that to all your letters and make your title on your layout, or sentiment on your card, or just, you know, a title on a home decor piece, whatever you need a title on. So there it is, ladies. That is an enameling technique using embossing powders. Super easy, super fun. We've got all the supplies in stock at Scrappy Chic, so when you're in next time, make sure you pick them up. And next week we start techniques with stencils. All right, so we'll be doing layering stencils first. So join me next Tuesday. And if you didn't catch us, you can watch the replay on the Scrappy Chic Facebook page, or in the next day or so, Renee will get the video uploaded onto our YouTube channel as well. So if no one has any questions, I'm going to call it and let you get back to your Tuesday evening. Dinner, dessert, whatever you happen to be doing, family time. Hey, Karen, I didn't see you pop on. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you soon.